up, you guys? I am back with another hiking video. Oh man, I've only gone 1.5 miles from the trailhead and I am beat already. This bag, whoa. We are here way out in the mountains. Took me 2.5, almost 3 hours to get here, but a beautiful drive. So we got 3 days, 2 nights. We're gonna do a ton of fishing. I'm hoping to catch some fish, because whatever fish I catch, it's going in my belly. You hear that? Nothing. We're gonna use some lures. I got some rooster tails. We're gonna do some bobber fishing. I got some nice juicy night crawlers. We're gonna got a couple tricks up our sleeve. I think I'm about 9,000 feet up right now. Whew. Actually, I think I want to go down and check this little creek out. Oh guys, it's just beautiful. I mean, there's little pools of water here. I gotta find a good way to get down. You can see where I am here. Here's a good idea. Ooh, I got a heavy pack this time, guys. I probably hit about 50 pounds for my pack on this one. Peak mosquito season right now, so I am just being swarmed. As I stand here, there are about 5 to 6 mosquitoes just licking their lips. So I gotta make this quick. We come to our 3rd creek crossing. I found this little waterfall here that I just want to get my head wet. Yeah. So we're hiking about 20 miles total. Thanks for coming along with me. We're traveling to an alpine lake, 9,500 feet up. And at this lake, we're gonna camp. Because it's mosquito season, I might not camp right at the lake, just because mosquitoes are just relentless right now. If I didn't have long sleeve pants and a shirt and mosquito repellent and this net gaiter, oh guys, this would be torture. They don't care about human life, let me tell you. Welcome back, guys. This has been a pretty grueling hike so far. Almost to the lake. I'm about 9 miles in. Had to stop for a little snack. When we get there, we're gonna set up camp. We're gonna rig up the fishing pole. And I think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I think I'm just gonna sit on the lake and fish. But look at this view though. I mean, come on. This is what it's all about right here, guys. We made it. Oh, look at this. Check this out, you guys. Oh yeah. Look at that. We made it, you guys. We made it. Let's look for camp. All right, guys, we have found our campsite. Look, I mean, look at this view. Wake up in the morning to a spectacular view. I don't know if I should set camp up or should I start fishing? I don't know. I'm so beat. I kind of want to set camp up and then relax for a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. Let's set camp up. So now comes the time to filter some water. So for water, all I brought was this little 24-ounce bottle here. Water's really heavy, and my sack was freaking heavy, man. I got this Sawyer water filter here. Got it on Amazon for 30 bucks. Supposedly this is the best water, or one of the best on the market. So we're gonna fill these bags up here. This is the actual filter. This will be my first time trying it out. So let's see how it goes. Got the first bag filled. So let's give this thing a whirl. Why don't we? Goes on to here, like that. We'll let a little fall out first. Let's give it a shot. Golden, baby. I just found a much better camp spot. I had to pack my entire camp up, extinguish the fire that I made, and here's the campsite that I found. And I mean, it's elevated above the lake. So I just got done staking my tent down. Oh man, I'm in heaven, you guys. I'm in heaven over here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see, but that peak right there, or is it that? No, I don't think it's that one. Hold on. That peak right there, I don't know, but I might attempt that tomorrow. After finding that second campsite and having to redo everything, there's no time to rest. So we're gonna do some fishing. So I just got my little spinner rod here. I got 4-pound test. You know, I got a little black rooster tail here. Let's see what we can get. Oh yeah, we got it way out there. Got a bite. It felt like he was eating it. I set the hook and I lost him. Oh, I've been out here for probably like an hour now, just going with this little rooster tail, and I felt little nibbles, but nothing like that. I'm gonna keep going with this spot here. So I'm feeling a bit more rested. Got a little bit more fishing in. Didn't catch anything with the lure, but I've got a bobber and a worm out there right now. So anyway, it's 7. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing here. We got some butter and herb pasta. I have my little cooking set there, and let's make some dinner. water that I filtered from the lake. It's pretty good. Awesome day. Long day. Just got a notification that my phone's running out of storage, so I can't even record as much as I would like tomorrow. I gotta be really selective with what I record. How do they have so much space on the phones for other? Like, I have like 30 gigs used for other. What is that? Hiked about 10 miles to get out here. It kicked my, like, I didn't even have energy to do what I really wanted to do today. But made it up here, which is the important thing. Did a little bit of fishing. And you know, I've been hearing them jump all night. They have been jumping all night in this lake. And some of them sound big. They're teasing me. They're teasing me. They know. They know I'm up here with my hot fire, with my pans, my olive oil, my spices and herbs. They know. I'm gonna get them though. Spooky story. I was reading an article, and this girl straight up got hunted in the Lassen National Forest area. And she passed this couple with some white robes on. They were really like old and dirty looking. But she tried to say hi to them and they didn't say anything. So she kept going. Made camp that night. Heard boots around her camp. Whew, that would freak me out, guys. Woke up the next morning, nothing. Kept hiking, but then she looked back a few miles, you know, when she was on a ridge on a high mountain somewhere, and she saw two white like shapes a couple miles behind on the trail that she was doing, the Pacific Crest Trail. And it freaked her out. So the second night that she, you know, after meeting those people, she made camp, but deep in the woods. Like, she really wanted to make sure that they wouldn't find her, but they did. She heard the boots again. One of them flashed a flashlight for like a second, and it lit up her entire tent, and it freaked her out. She ran out of her tent with a knife. And this happened like 3 years ago, guys. I'm gonna see if I can find the article again and link it in the description box of this video. But she ran out of her tent screaming a bunch of mumbo jumbo with her knife. She heard the boots coming out of the forest to get her, and she just took off in the woods in the pitch black with her knife. Ran a couple 100 yards, hid under a log. She could hear them searching for her. Like, she could see the flashlights looking for her, but they didn't find her. Next morning, she just ditched everything. She brought her knife and her water, and she just hightailed it to the nearest ranger station, which is what I would have done. You know, well, quite frankly, I wouldn't through hike the Pacific Crest Trail or any deep wilderness trail without being armed. I know a lot of people are going to feel differently about that, but you never know. You know, you never know. There's mountain lions out here. Cases are low. There's only been 3 attacks in this area in the last 35 years, but it happens about once every 10 years. Not going to catch me slipping. Not out here. The stars are out, guys. I'm going to lay out here a little longer. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful night sky. Oh man, what a night. It's currently 5 in the morning. I can hear the birds singing. I'm about to get up and do some fishing. Look at this view that I get to wake up to, you guys. Oh yeah. First things first, coffee. about 6:30 in the morning, well, a little after, probably about 6:45. And you can see I got my 4-pound test here, another rooster tail, going with a different color this morning, and a lighter weight. The mosquitoes are already starting. It's crazy. So I'm starting to hear them jump. But man, I just wish there wasn't so many mosquitoes. They're just everywhere. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a bobber set up with a worm. I'm gonna leave it out and then head back to camp where I got that smoky fire going, and I'm just gonna sit and watch that bobber from there. All right, guys, we got the bobber in the water. Now we're just gonna sit and wait. I can hear the fish jumping out of the lake, so they're feeding. I got a nice juicy worm on there. Now we wait. Got the bobber out there, and I'm watching it. These little trout in this lake are tricky. The mosquitoes are already out in droves. I mean, the minute I leave my campsite, I'm just swarmed. I'm gonna make some breakfast here in a little bit, watching my bobber. Seems like this is gonna be a day at camp. The peak up here, I definitely plan on hiking that today. So at some point today, I'm gonna get a good climb in. I bet the views up there are really good. But for now, I'm gonna journal. I'm just gonna relax. Just been relaxing all morning. It's about 1 o'clock now. Just ran into some guys that hiked up here to do some fishing, and they've had no luck either. You know, they can hear the fish jumping just like I can, but no luck. So I figure, since that's the case, why don't we go and try to get to one of these peaks. We're gonna try to head up there and maybe get some good views of the lake. About a good 3/4 of the way up, guys. There is camp right there. My little campground. Oh, looks beautiful up here. Let's keep going. Guys, how's it going? This is my final night, and I'm just eating some dinner. Such a great time out here in this wilderness. I'm already thinking about when's the next time I'm gonna come back. I don't even want to leave. For dinner tonight, cheesy mashed potatoes. Then I chopped up some dry sausage to put in there. Just a little something, a little mountain meal, nothing special. My zen is just flowing. I've had such a great time hiking out here, literally sitting for hours, and just looking at the mountain. Today I got a good hike in. I didn't get as far as I wanted to get, but I got pretty up there. This whole thing's just been an adventure. One well worth taking though. The fish in this lake are really hard to catch. I'm gonna have to go home, rethink some strategies. We gotta catch more fish. But other than that, I mean, I have nothing to complain about. So, spooky story for me. Well, last night we had a spooky story about this hiker, but here's my own spooky story. So when I was living in Georgia, way in the south, deep south, we used to go look for haunted places. We found this one haunted place, this abandoned insane asylum, and supposedly, I don't know, like some people died there, a part of it burned, they ended up shutting it down back in the 1940s. So we find this place, we go, and we decide we're gonna spend a weekend there. We're gonna spend a weekend there. All right, so we go, and we're exploring, and it's huge. I mean, it's just massive. And we're walking through this hallway, and I feel this really cold breeze come from this room that had no windows in it. You know, I thought that was odd. I was like, why? I mean, it's already kind of cold, but why is more cold coming out of this room? I took my camera out, and I don't know why I did this, but I decided to take a picture with the flash off. So I took my picture, we go about our weekend, nothing else strange happens. We explore the place, there's a morgue, we find all that. It's really cool. But it's on the drive home where I'm looking at all the pictures and stuff that I took, and I come up to that picture. What came up in that picture is pretty scary, pretty evil, if I might say. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the picture. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like a burned face that's kind of smiling or laughing or something. I don't know. But that's what came up in the picture. To me, it looks like a face. I don't know. It is what it is. Nothing else weird happened that weekend, but that was definitely strange. And this happened when I was 17. And I've kept that picture for years. It's a cool picture. And it makes for a good campfire story. I appreciate you guys coming on this trip with me. I'm gonna pack out here first light tomorrow morning, about 5 a.m., 5:30. I'm gonna head back home. Got a lot of really good footage, a lot of gnarly footage. But for tonight, I think I'm gonna enjoy these stars one last time. See you later, guys.